Okay, I wanted to record this video because I feel like this is a funny story and I have to laugh at myself. So I'm in Osaka and I had a miserable time trying to get to my hotel from the airport and get all the tickets purchased and everything. Somehow, some way, I actually found my hotel. It was an absolute miracle. I had no idea really where I was going. I just stumbled into it. So I got checked into this capsule hotel, which is one of the craziest things I've ever done. It is really bizarre, but it was fun. And so I set my alarm for 6 o'clock so I could wake up and catch the subway to a different train station to get a train to Hiroshima this morning. Well, I woke up and I looked at my phone. It said 6. I looked up at the clock in the room. I thought it said 6. I'm guessing it said 1 o'clock, and I was just really tired. But in my mind, I thought it was 6 and it was time to get up, and that my phone had changed time zones because I've been on the Wi-Fi. So I got up, got dressed. There's people milling about. They must have just been coming in from a long night out. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I get all dressed, brush my teeth, head upstairs to check out at the desk, ask about the train. They looked at me like I was crazy, because I am crazy, and they were like, "You're going now?" You know? And I was like, "Yes, I need to go now to Hiroshima." And they just kind of were like, "Oh my," you know, they didn't know what to say to me. I guess I seemed like I knew what I was talking about. So they helped me figure out which metro to take. So I walked down the street to find the metro, and all the stations were shut. And I was like, man, Japan, they really do not get up early in Japan. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and the subway's closed. Well, it was 1 o'clock in the morning and the subway was closed. So I walked by several stations. Finally, I said, I gotta get a taxi. So I got in a taxi, told him to take me to the Osaka station, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He asked me what time my train was leaving. I said, I don't know, maybe 6. So we had a communication problem. We were trying to talk to each other through a phone translator. And so here he dropped me off at the Osaka station, which is back there in the background. It's all closed. About halfway over, I finally realized what time it was. That it was like 1:45 in the morning, and that's why everybody is looking at me like I'm crazy. So I got 1 hour of sleep, but I woke up because I was on Honolulu time. We switched 5 time zones. So while it was 1 o'clock here, it really felt like 6 o'clock for me, which is when I've been waking up. And so I'm awake. So I'm gonna walk around. It is totally deserted here, but they assure me it's safe. I'm gonna try to find a place, maybe a hotel lobby, maybe a 7-Eleven, some 24-hour store, and I'm gonna try to sit down and get a cup of coffee. So that's my story of how I'm just kind of fumbling and stumbling around Japan. I'm just laughing at myself. But I tell you what, I'm gonna be on the first train to Hiroshima, I guarantee you that. Bye.